Hello, my name is Kirsty Stiles. I'm here at Boxpark Pop-Up Shopping Mall in Shoreditch with Roger Wade, who's the CEO. Roger, can you tell me a little bit about Boxpark?
So Boxpark's the world's first pop-up mall. It's built from 60 shopping containers. We like to be the home of independent brands, so we tend to only have independent brands at Boxpark as opposed to sort of high street brands. And we want to be almost the anti-mall, so where your mum and dad might go to Westfield, hopefully the kids will want to hang out at Boxpark.
Okie doke. And we've come here today because you guys have taken the plunge and developed an app. Do you think that pop-up and mobile go hand in hand?
Totally, yeah. I mean, the main reason that we developed the app is that we believe in digitising our loyalty card. So we ran a loyalty card for 6 months. And one of the things that frustrated us about it was that it was a physical card and we had to give that into people's hands. By having actually a loyalty app, we can now digitalise that and actually actively email our database or go out to our Facebook, go out to our Twitter, and we can effectively just market digital as opposed to doing it physically by handing things out.
Okay, so Roger, can you tell me a little bit more about the functionality of the app and the platform that you decided to use?
So we reviewed several sort of digital mobile apps, and in the end we decided to go for Rippll and AppSplash. And the reason why was that it had a proven functionality. It was already being used by Cafe Rouge, and all we had to really do was just almost white skim over what was already an existing app. It wasn't the most important factor, but it was reasonably low cost. We didn't really need to develop a bespoke app, and I think there's great concerns as a potential user once you go down that bespoke use because you're not sure if you're going to get it right. With this, it was proven and it was working, and by allowing us to skim over it, it looks like a bespoke Boxpark app.
Perfect. And so, can you tell me a little bit more about how you're going to use mobile in the future and where Boxpark's going?
Okay, so fundamentally, we believe that all customers will reinforce their purchases through mobiles, and they might come to store, and some of the things that might happen is they will try styles on. They'll select an item that they like, but it just might be that they want to browse more, or it might be out of stock, so they're going to use their mobile phone as a tool in which perhaps they could scan that item and then keep it on their phone, and then rather than losing that customer, they can go home and potentially order it like a week later from the comfort of their own living room, and it can be delivered online. Or you can have a situation that you get a customer that loves something in store, but it just doesn't have to have that money at that moment in time. So you can scan it and order it at a later time. But also, the customer can also feel as though you can do research into a product. And I think the reality is with Boxpark is most of the majority of retail tenants that we got are actually the brands. So from our perspective, yes, we want them to order in store, but if they're ordering from one of our wholesale independents, that's fine. If they're ordering it online, that's fine. Ultimately, it's all the brand that's being purchased. So it's about creating a brand experience in which you engage in the customer, they like your brand and they want to buy it, and the mobile just adds to that experience.
So I'm here at La Katrina in Boxpark with Doug Chisholm, who's the founder of Rippll, and that's the platform that's been used for the Boxpark app. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, good.
So do you want to tell me a little bit more about the functionality of AppSplash?
Sure. So AppSplash is a self-service platform that makes iOS and Android apps and includes really rich designer tools, so you can completely brand the app so that it looks perfectly on brand. Right, so it's a loyalty app. I mean, within AppSplash, you've got some great modules that are natively built anyway, so it brings the development time down 90%. So they've got the native GPS maps already in here. They've got the native iOS and Android event calendars already built in. They've also got some HTML5 pages, which their designers built, so they sit natively in the app, which is lovely. And finally, they've got the loyalty card, which is something that we've pioneered with our location-based technology, which I can show you now.
Perfect.
So the user has a loyalty card with the number of stamps they need to collect. So the user's just going to have to scan the code. And there you go. I've got my loyalty stamp and I'm happy.
So I've spent the day down here at Boxpark looking at their new mobile loyalty app. It's certainly an interesting place to shop, and the app looks to be addressing one of the biggest problems facing retailers at the moment, how to increase footfall. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Kirsty Stiles.